Hey, you guys, I think the Republicans are absolutely petrified about the midterms. You have to understand, I just did a video about the 7th congressional district in Tennessee, and Donald Trump won that district by 22 points. The Democratic candidate is now within the margin of error, only down by 2 points. The Republican candidate has 48% and the Democratic candidate has 46%. Do you know how significant that is? For just in 1 year, the Republicans lose a 20-point gain. This country, you have to understand, Donald Trump, his approval ratings are down in every category, even immigration. Of course, the economy is not doing well. Donald Trump tariffs were a disaster. Congress has basically been a rubber stamp for the White House and the Trump administration. And Mike Johnson, there's speculation that Mike Johnson is going to lose his gavel. He will not be the Speaker of the House, probably before midterms, because so many Republicans feel so disenfranchised. They feel like they're not able to do their job. Remember, Congress is a co-equal branch of government. They are our legislative branch. They are a co-equal branch of government, but they've basically been acting like Trump's little minions. Mike Johnson will not allow them to oversight. He will not allow them to legislate. He will not allow them to do anything. He's basically waiting on his cues from the White House, and that's what he do. And a lot of House members, a lot of GOP House members are not happy. They are not happy because they feel like they are not being treated like the co-equal branch of government that they are. But if you just fall in line and don't stand for anything, this is what happens. So there's so many reports where people are basically saying Republican Congress people in the House are saying that they're very unhappy. They feel like they're not getting anything done for their constituents who they actually work for, and that they want to resign and they want to leave. And Marjorie Taylor Greene, her leaving is just basically the start of what's to come. Now, I've been watching so much coverage and so much news. Mike Johnson apparently is very much in the doghouse on the Republican side. Of course, he's in the doghouse on the Democratic side. And I think he's going to lose Trump as well, because you have to understand, Trump is the type of person that loyalty only goes towards him, not from him. That's the first thing. The second thing is you're as good as your last deed that you did for him. So if you were able to do one thing, it's like, oh, okay, he likes you, you're fine, you're in the crowd. But the second that you're not able to deliver, the second that he feels like you're losing, he's going to get rid of you, because remember, he doesn't have any loyalty to anyone else. He only expects loyalty to him, not for him to give loyalty to anyone else. So hopefully this election in Tennessee, there's a woman that is running as a Democratic nominee, and she is, to me, she's a rock star. I've been following her really closely. I've been watching everything. She started in the state legislature. She's basically been in public office on the state side since 2016. She started her advocacy. She started her political career advocating for Affordable Care Act subsidies and Obamacare, because she was in fear that a lot of the hospitals, the local hospitals in Tennessee, was going to be closed. She's been arrested for advocating and basically calling for the Speaker of the House in Tennessee to step down, because he had been credibly accused of harming children. She's advocated, and she's basically been monitoring ICE when they are doing deportations in her state. She's really been doing the work. And the Republican that she's running against, he's just going to be a rubber stamp for Washington. And Americans, no matter your political leaning, Americans are tired of Washington and the Washington establishment. So the fact that she's a candidate, the woman in Tennessee, she is basically running against the establishment, and that's what Americans want. The Trump administration is very, very, very unpopular. Americans are not happy with what's going on in this country. You have to understand, just a couple of weeks ago, Donald Trump was hosting these big, extremely lavish parties at the White House while Americans were standing in line waiting for food. People are not happy. And so if Mike Johnson lose this seat on Tuesday, December 2nd in Tennessee, if a seat that they won, the Trump administration, Trump won that seat by 22 points. That was a 20-point dip in 1 year. In Tennessee, a state that people look at traditionally like a red state. So, you guys, things are happening. Mike Johnson, it seems like his days are numbered. You guys know how I feel. I'm never going to back down on how I feel about Hakeem Jeffries. I had high hopes and expectations for him. As of now, he has not lived up to those expectations, but I would much, much, much rather have him Speaker of the House than Mike Johnson. And it seems, because so many Republicans are threatened to step down, it seems like Hakeem Jeffries is going to have his day sooner than the midterms, which of course is next year. So you guys, I just wanted to make this quick video because I think the Republicans are scared, and I think they have a good right to be. I mean, fear is healthy, especially when you're not working for your constituents. You're not working for the people who actually sent you to Washington. You should be scared because Mike Johnson is not working for anybody other than Donald Trump. He has one master, one, and it's not the American people. And so it's a good thing if his days are numbered in the Congress as far as being a speaker. It'll be great if his days are numbered regarding him holding that gavel. It's time for him to go. It's time for the American people to be represented and not Washington. So, you guys, I hope you watched this video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye, y'all.